Alright, so everyone woke up a little bit dusty this morning. We've just gone and done all our final restock. We've been to the shops, we've picked up a few last minute supplies, and now the famous Kakadu. We're about to head into the national park and explore Kakadu. Everyone's pretty excited. Not even sure where we're going this afternoon. We'll just have to wait and see. Here we go. Well. See this sign here? See this one here? West Alligator Head closed. That means it's not open. It means the gates will be shut. It means you can't get there. So we drove all the way up there to find out you can't get there because we didn't really read the sign. So now we're airing back up and we're going to run back up to Ubirr, see if we can't make the sunset. What a bunch of idiots. That's a good hour detour that we did not need.
Just in time we made this. Just in time.
That's Michael lost his keys. I did not. Here we are at the beautiful Ubirr, however you say it. Look out, right on sunset, glowing red sun in the background, beautiful green, a little bit of wetland. It's pretty bloody spectacular. Just make sure you find your own little rock because...
Our own Ubirr rock?
Yeah, your own rock, because right now it looks alright, but check this out. Oh my god, all of NT is here.
Holy...
Don't be the day that you want to play silly buggers.
Kakadu was amazing.
So many mozzies this morning. We're out.
Let's get out of here.
Dude, as soon as I pulled that arm off, they all fell off.
They're hiding under the awning. Oh my god. They are huge.
Alright, so we've pulled up just the other side of Cahill crossing. Now we don't have any permits, big sign over here, permit required. Obviously we don't have any permits to travel into Arnhem Land, but we're so close, we're getting towy. So we're going to head back about 15 minutes, 10 minutes back down the road past Ubirr, and there's Ubirr. I don't pronounce things right, everyone knows that. So we're going to jump on the phone, call up one of these fishing camps in the national park, see if we can get access, see if we can get a permit. Hopefully it's not one of those permits you have to wait a week for or longer. And if we can get a permit, we'll come back across Cahills and then sneak up into Arnhem Land. So fingers crossed, that's the latest plan. As soon as Alex finishes his morning rum and cereal, we're good to go. Keen for Arnhem Land, team.
Very keen, buddy.
If we can get a bloody...
Been wanting to do this for years.
If only we
had pre-organised
something. Oh well, you can't win them all.
We got rudely awakened today by mosquitoes, so we were out of there early this morning. We quickly crossed Cahill's crossing just to have a quick look into Arnhem Land, and Matt has roared off to try and see if we can get access into Arnhem Land for today and tomorrow. So while we wait, we're just going to go for a quick walk around what we did yesterday afternoon, late, and have a look at some of the rock art that's up on the rock.
So unfortunately, after ringing the parks people, we missed out. They only let 20 vehicles up to this campsite in the national park. So we could have got in last night, but we missed out on tonight. So we're quick walk in this morning, go and check out a little bit of the artwork, and then from here we're gonna keep going through Kakadu. Jim Falls I think is next on the list. Oh well, that will learn us for not pre-planning.
Pretty amazing history, eh? So 2,000 years old, and some of this artwork is 5,000 years old, so you can only imagine really, you know, how little is being found through all these rocks. There would be thousands littered through here, surely.
The story of that one, there was a fisherman who had caught a fish and he was dragging it back, and some thieves stole his fish. So in the middle of the night, when they'd gone back to camp in their cave, he put a big rock in front of their cave, and basically they couldn't get out and died, and there was women, children, everything, and he said they're just gone.
Moral of the story?
Don't steal.
Don't steal anyone's fish. Or don't steal Stacey's fish, because she would actually do that to someone.
All right, well there we go. That's the Aboriginal artwork done and dusted. It was very impressive.
Very cool.
By far the best artwork I've ever seen. I would love to talk to someone Indigenous to this area and get their take on it. Obviously, they've been pretty heavily touched up, but it would be cool to get a bit more local knowledge. I think next time I'm up here, definitely try and get the right tour or try and get in touch with someone Indigenous to the area would be unreal. But it is very hot this morning. We're off to Jim, which apparently is freezing, but do not care.
Hopefully less mozzies.
There are some bloody mozzies out.
There are huge mozzies
If you're
out
at
here.
Ubirr, once the sun goes down, make sure you got that mozzie spray, I tell
Yeah, that
you.
rock was
And the campground last night was full of them as well, so. But beautiful spot. That Ubirr lookout last night was all time, absolutely all time. Sucks we can't get into Arnhem Land, we tried. Oh well. Swim it is. Aaron down.
Once again, so we've got 56 k's of dirt to get to Jim Falls, and we're just going to head back down to about 30 psi all round, and that way we should have a pretty smooth ride.
Jim. Warning. Snap. Game on. Jim Falls.
That's new.
How good's that? Beautiful spot. Just over on the right there underneath that epic cliff face. There's a beautiful sandy beach. Didn't expect that. What a spot. Jump in, Donnie, you big sook. Now you're gonna die. Go, Stace. You got 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah, it wakes you up.
Oh God, it's so cold at Jim Falls. There's no sunshine. That's why everyone's on the beach and no one is in this water. Except these idiots. We've got out of the freezing cold pond. We found our own private little beach. Beautiful white sand. How's the backdrop? What's the verdict? This sand little beach to go?
Still not the best, but very, very good.
This is our private little beach we just had. How good was that, Tiff?
Perfect.
That was a good spot.
Definitely worth the walk in.
Always walk a little bit extra. Get away from the crowds.
Or just explore.
Always find something nice.
Starwood time.
I believe in yesterday. I believe in the plans
Hold it over that way.
made. And we could feel the sun shining its warmth on our face. I believe in the hopes we had.
Tightening up everything.
I believe
Someone's got to look after these highlights.
Thanks, Laz. Tiff's on fire duties, making a teepee hut. Looks good, girl. Got to get dinner cooked. Someone's got to. And the boys are making a right mess here. How's it going, mate?
This is what you called not having a clue.
Winging it?
We're getting it done.
Where are we, Tiff?
Jim Jim Falls.
Jim Jim Falls.
Very nice to swim.
Lam was doing some yoga. Feel for her. Look at him. Bloody
I know, people.
piss wreck.
Yeah.
Piss wreck. This guy already on the booze. What is it? 4 o'clock.
Nah. Queensland time 4:30.
Look at that. One on. Clear view. Have a go at the difference from this little tucker in there to that. Absolutely stoked. Bloody massive. I like the cut down ones, they don't stick out too much. Jackson's 4x4, bloody legends. One down, one to go. Well, it's Mexican night, so everyone's cooking a dish. We're gonna do nachos a la the camp oven, with a little bit of taco mince, salsa, cheese, corn chips of course. So I'm just gonna line it. Hopefully we can get it out a little bit easier. And the rest of the crew are cooking their own little dish too. We might have to go see what's going on.
Okay.
Can be. It's
very
our
much.
Mexican night.
It's Mexican.
Right.
We make the rules in
Steak
Mexican. night.
Can you shine that torch on that fry pan? Oh, looks good.
Yum yum.
And then we've got Alex and Alana over here. What are you guys cooking? Chicken. Moroccan chicken. Is that Mexican?
I don't know. It's actually Moroccan.
Okay, Moroccan Mexican chicken.
I think it's
Oh,
it is Mexican chicken, paprika, and other Mexican spices.
smells good. I wish you had milligrams.
You have some there if you want.
Oh, yummo.
Mate, well done. You guys nailed it.
There we go.
Ooh, Mexican night.
Well, we're making a bit of damper for brekkie.
Yum.
So, self-raising flour, a bit of salt, a bit of sugar, and I've also put a bit of vanilla in just to, I don't know, it's a sweet damper. Let's make something different.
Spoiling us,
I like to
Michael.
try things. So, Matt's getting the coals ready.
Righto, so we pretty much slow cooked this, but
Have a look at that.
I reckon we've absolutely nailed that, Michael. Oh, we've nailed it. There's no goo in that at all, is there?
Oh, that is crispy as. Oh, that is a good part.
Dampener a la the Donny.
Oh.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Perfectly done. Hit it.
Done.
Righto, so we just stopped for old mate. Before we go jacking it up, do you want to pull off the road?
Let's get it off the road.
So, yeah, he's pulled over, he's clean snapped the shocky. We're just going to give him a hand since we got some tools. So pull it off, pull the shock out for him. and then he can have an absolutely horrendous drive, but it'll get him out of here. And he'll just be able to limp his way into the next town. Walk, here you go.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to be like that.
What's going on here?
So we stopped to help them while the bottle jack was out. I had a suspicion that one of my wheel bearings might be a tad loose, which it is.
See, even the 200 we don't have. We've got internal bearings in the front and in the rear.
Righto, so we pulled it apart. The bearing was extremely loose. So we've just nipped her up, throw her back together. Bearing still feels alright, so that'll get us out of trouble. Better check the other side.